Hello, anyone that's watching this video. I just thought that I would make a video showing or telling you all of my piercings again, and then like the pain scale and what age I got them, how the healing process was, and any other important information. So first, when I was 6 years old, I got my first lobes pierced. I have since then stretched them, clearly. Right now this one is a 4 gauge, which I think might be like 5 millimeters, not positive. And then this one is an 8 gauge, and I have no idea what that is in millimeters. I'm sorry. My parents did not force me into getting my ears pierced like some parents do. I wanted them. They didn't entirely want me to get them. I had to beg them for a little while because I apparently have always loved piercings. Yeah, I was scared. I don't exactly remember the pain scale because it's been like 11 years since I've had them. So, but being a lobe piercing, it probably wasn't much. And then I got my second lobe hole things right here and right here. And I don't know if you can tell, but my second holes, this one, my right ear, is down lower. They're like crooked, off-centered, not even, whatever. Because, you know, being that I was 12 when I got these, I wasn't entirely, thoroughly informed on the fact that piercing guns are bad and you should never use them to get a piercing. So those were done with a gun. I'm not proud of the fact that they were done with a gun, but you know, can't change it now. And then this is also bad, but when I was in 8th grade, I pierced my third holes myself, which also was not the best idea, but I did it. And then since all 3 of those, and I only did my left ear, don't have a third hole on my right ear, you know, because why be even? Anyway, and so since they were all 3 lobe piercings, it didn't hurt like at all, maybe like a 2 out of 10, 1 being the least painful, 10 being the most painful. And then when I was 15, I got my Madonna, not a Monroe. Monroe's on the left, Madonna's on the right. Mine's on the right, it's a Madonna. And my Helix, sorry, this one, crappy ball, I'm sorry. Need to change that. Anyway, done at the same time, and I apologize for the bird noises. Anyway, my lip was literally a 1 out of 10. It didn't hurt at all. I didn't even feel it. Least painful piercing I've had my entire life. In my opinion, in my experience, less painful than a lobe. My Helix was one of the most painful piercings. My body does not react well to cartilage piercings, and therefore that was probably like a 4, 4.5, 5-ish out of 10. Not the case for everyone, but this is, again, just my experience and my body, my pain tolerance, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. And then after that, I did myself in 10th grade. So I don't know how old I was. Might have been, yeah, I guess 10th grade or something. My 4th hole and my 5th hole. Those, probably like a 3 out of 10. I've had them for maybe like year and a half. Almost 2 maybe. I don't know. It hasn't been that long. And then just this past December, I got 3 at one time. Fun. I'm sorry about the bird. I got my forward helix, which I would say, if it's on screen, I'm sorry, say about, that was another one of my most painful because it's cartilage, but I would say about 4.5 out of 10 maybe. maybe something like that. And then my tragus, which was a lot of pressure as opposed to like a sharp stinging pain or pinch like most piercings are. But I would probably say 3 out of 10 maybe. And then anti-tragus, right here, also done at the same time, also more pressure than pinching or pain. I'd say like a 3 out of 10 again. Oh, and then I also got my conch, if you can see it in there. Oh, there we go. About the same time I got these two. That, probably like a 2 out of 10. It was not that bad. Even though it's a big fat hunk of cartilage, and my body usually doesn't like that, it was fine with a conch. Not sure why. But that's okay, because I like it. And then, oh, forgot this one too. Probably like, I've had it done more than once, but just over the summer is this one. My tongue web was not professionally done, so that's why it might not look, you know, fantastic, but I'm happy with it, so. I've got a 14 gauge curved barbell in right now. Yeah, I've had it for a bit. It's totally fine. Pain scale, 1 out of 10. It was not bad. You don't even feel it. So whatever. And then just a couple months ago, I did right here. Can you see that? Right here. It's kind of a lobe, but it's more up my ear, probably in the place of like, maybe like where your fourth hole would go, or so, depending on how close you pierce your ears. I don't know, but again, I don't advocate self-piercing. I'm an idiot, but just because mine turned out fine, yours might not, your friends might not. It can go terribly wrong, just don't do it. Don't follow my example. But anyway, that, again, with the lobe piercing, not a lot of pain, same as any other lobe. And then, I also did my septum myself. As I said in my previous video, I have a clear Bioflex lip stud in it right now. So, but if I go like this, you can, ew, my nose. You can see, like, right, yeah, let me just pick my nose awkwardly for a second. You can see the little clear end, and then, okay, I'm not going to show you guys up my nose, it's in there. I also did that one myself. Still, don't do it. Don't be me. But on the pain scale, that was probably a 4 out of 10. Wasn't too bad, especially like once I built up the courage to do it. But whatever. And so then, literally just like 2 weeks ago, I posted a video getting them done. It was on the same day, the dates on the video, not entirely sure what it was, but I got my rook right in there, if you can see. I apologize if you could not see that. Oops, just stepped on my dog on accident. Anyway, that was probably my other most painful piercing because it's a lot of cartilage, and like I said, my body does not like cartilage piercings. So it was probably like a 5 out of 10. But just my experience, just my body, my pain tolerance, yours could be much different. So don't be like, oh, it hurt me, so don't be scared to do it. You might not even feel yours if you get it done. I mean, anyway. And then that same day, I got my lower navel. I have also, whoops, sorry. I have also previously had my upper navel, but it pushed itself out of my body and rejected. Don't know if you saw the scar, but there's one there. It's fantastic. And my lower definitely hurt less than my upper. My lower was probably about a 2 out of 10, and even after it didn't hurt, during it didn't hurt, it was just totally fine. But my upper, I guess I'll tell you that story too, because why not? It was probably like a 4 out of 10, and then it was like sore and tender after, like during the healing process. And usually it's the other way around, but I don't know why mine was like that. I don't know. I'm just hoping this one won't reject too. If it does, I'm thinking dermals, because I really want something on my stomach. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's it. If you have any further questions, I can't think of any examples, but if you have any question at all, any requests, even if it's not piercing related, even if, I don't know, just feel free to ask me, or if you just have a comment, not even a question, feel free to tell me. Feel free to request something. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though only about 3 people probably watched it. But that's okay, because whoever watches it, thank you for watching. I really appreciate every viewer, subscriber, everything that I get. And so, yeah, I hope you watch other videos, or even if you just watch this one, that's okay too. I'm sorry I'm rambling and this video is getting kind of long. I'll stop talking now. Inbox me, comment, anything if you have a question, or request, or comment, or whatever. I'm rambling again, I'm sorry. I will stop being awkward now and I'll leave. So, thanks again. Bye guys.